Okay, as the show comes to an end, sorry to say that, but it does. It's a Wednesday night. I'm stood on the top of Penminey Field. On that, you're probably going to think Gwyn's going to pop out to me in a minute, but I haven't got Gwyn. I managed to get him out from the barn because he's ready to dance. He's been judging mullets. He's been all over the show, talking. Good friend of mine. And please, here's Gareth. Hello, Gareth, mate.
How are you, mate?
No, real mate. I'm talking to you now. How has your show been, buddy? Tell me.
Oh, yeah. Every year I come here, it gets bigger, it gets better, and it gets more exciting. It's been busy. My voice is just about over now.
He said to me, "Yeah, I'll do it, Jack, but I'm gonna have a drink before I do it."
Well, I don't think I could. I need a little bit of lubrication.
Only a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
But how was your people? Sorry.
Oh, fantastic. You know, been speaking to businesses. I've been speaking to farmers. There's a better buzz here this year. I think,
have you seen that guy?
Yeah, definitely. We're turning the corner. I think, we need to start to be more proud of what we're doing, and we need to start to think where the future is for the next generation in agriculture.
The conversation you were just having, the big thing with me there is working together.
100%.
Is that what you're sensing on the field now when you talk to them?
Well, look, there is massive things happening, okay, within the political ethos of Wales.
Yeah.
We've had a new government in Westminster, so it's a new road for us. It's a new road for agriculture. It's a new road for Wales, and hopefully we can talk to these politicians to find policies that are workable for everybody. When you sit in that show, okay, when you sit, last night I went for a walk around, a long day, and I'd finished filming and I just needed 5 minutes, so I went with a friend of mine and we just walked around the show, and I sat outside them sheep rings and I watched.
Yeah, I saw that, but you reflected back on
my kids being here.
Yeah.
My kids, when my father-in-law was alive then, he used to bring a lorry down.
Really?
Bring cows down. We used to wash that lorry out. We used to put the decks down. We used to put beds and sleeping bags for my kids when they were little. Jesus, I wasn't even crying, mate.
I could see it in the blog, mate.
Yeah.
That's when you went there. People saw it, because I could see the emotion there.
Yeah, because, we're all people. We're all a community. That's what the Royal Welsh is.
Yeah, that's what it does.
It's great shop window.
My father always used to say, right, Reverend Elvin John, right, he always used to say, farmer's son, he always used to say it was the heartbeat of Wales, and we all come together. And what you described now with your emotion leads me to my thing I wanted to ask you.
Go on.
Right? How does Gareth Wyn Jones look after himself? What do you do?
Gareth Wyn Jones has got a really good wife.
Yes.
He's got a fantastic family.
Yes.
And he's got friends like you, Jungle.
Yeah, but do you try to how do you switch off, Gav? What do you do? I don't. Obviously, you have a big commitment to you're like an ambassador for me. It's more than the rule. I've said this. It goes beyond for that, for Wales, like in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
For urban folk as well, right? You know that because the many followers you have.
Yeah.
But you do take time with yourself, Gav?
Yeah, definitely. I've got a really good small circle of friends, very close friends, which we spend a lot of time with. Look, the guy you see on telly is the same guy that I'm talking to.
I know that. Yeah,
I don't put things on, okay? And when I'm swearing when people don't close the gate,
you're classic.
Or when my dad can't bloody get the sheep into the trailer and we're arguing like.
How do you say close the gate in Welsh?
Caiwch y giat. But I'm just trying to relate to the people that are working so hard to produce that food, because bloody hell, it's not been easy. It's not been easy for many farming families with everything that's happened, and we should be proud of what we do because we work hard. It's not a job; it's a way of life. And when you come to these shows and you start to see these little kids running around, the families are over there, and if it's the Texels or the Shadley or the Welsh Mountain or the limos or whatever part of that society you are, there's a connection. There's a connection together as an industry, and when we can sit down and have a drink or have a cuppa and have a chat, we can share our problems, and I think that's really important. I'm a mentally very strong person, always have been. I've never suffered with anything, but I've got a lot of friends, and
That's
I've got a lot of
important,
people
yeah, that's
that
important.
have
And I think a lot of
suffered.
people would be wanting to ask you that as well. Like, but
Yeah.
that's why I'm putting it that you
Yeah,
are.
no, it's a good
Yeah,
question. It's a good question.
Yeah.
But, you know, fortunately, I take after my dad, who was probably the toughest
gaffer?
person. Yeah, the gaffer is most probably the toughest person you've ever come. But
Yeah.
without my wife and the kids, why would you bother?
Yeah.
You know,
True,
so it's
true.
all about family,
Yeah.
community, and society.
Then we talked the last thing, guys, about mental health. So you talking
Yeah.
about that, and it's like the work of all the different charities around Wales, DPJ, Mind, Yellow Wellies.
Yeah.
They're all wonderful.
FCN.
They're all wonderful,
Yeah.
and we could
Rabbi.
name them all.
Yeah,
and
there's
it's,
loads of
yeah, and as you're talking about your welfare, it's so we've got to encourage people to talk on the garden and
Yeah.
talk around.
Well, I'm fortunate, okay, so I've got a lot of followers. I'm a
Yeah.
so-called influencer, but they say I'm an influencer. I'm just a farmer that's got a lot of people that follow him.
Yeah.
I have got a little bit of an obligation to share that
Yeah.
and to say to people, look, if you're not feeling too well, there's people out there that will listen.
Signpost them to it, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's about, you know, and protection and conversation and just not being scared about saying, you know what, bloody hell, I do feel a little bit low.
Yeah.
It's been a hard day. Look, I come home sometimes and it's been a long day, and my hashtag is living the dream, but I don't live the dream every day. I try to,
Yeah.
but none of us will live that dream every day.
No, it's right.
But days like this, and you know, shows like this, and people like you give you that opportunity to live that dream.
Yeah.
But it's up to you to take the positives and not think of the negatives. And when you've got people out there that can help you with that, that it will never be a tunnel that will never have a light at the end of it. It's just finding that light. And when you have the right people, they can find that light for you. So ask for it. Ask for them to switch that torch on, put the lighter or whatever you can see.
Meet them and everything gets sorted. Well, on that really positive note, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to us. But and I've on a personal level, we've had some fun. We've managed to dovetail a story. If you look back at the story from Penminey right from the start, when I met him in the Penminey car park, to the bullets, to this reflective chat now.
To Beth trying to get her ass out of the locked bloody caravan. Of
Yeah. It's been
that's what it's about, you know.
Yeah.
It's fun, people enjoying yourself, but again, it's about community farming and the whole bigger picture.
Yeah. Well, da iawn, Gareth.
Diolch yn fawr.
Diolch yn fawr. And the last thing, I'm going to sign off on the Royal Welsh Show with my old mate Gareth Wyn Jones, and we're going to have a beer and watch some cracking bands in the bar now. So I'm going to say this, I say this all day. See the little square button there, Gareth?
Yeah.
You can go now. Thank you, Gareth.
Am I pushing that one?
Yeah.